So they think I wanna die, yeah, cause my dose is suicide.
So don't send any hate to TheTurnz. I don't really have a problem with him, but he has many flaws in his videos, and I hope he can take this criticism into consideration. He's pretty hypocritical. He made a video about leafy clones, and the video was very hypocritical. He basically contradicted himself the whole video and tries to come up with an excuse for everything. So he called out people for using vaporwave, but then on one of his videos he used a vaporwave background and says, at least I'm not using a vaporwave intro.
And of course, I have a vaporwave background. It's better than a black background in my own opinion. You could call me a hypocrite because I have always called out others for having a vaporwave intro, which those were just intros, not a background.
But vaporwave is vaporwave. He calls out people for being repetitive and then says, I used to be repetitive, but not anymore.
If you know me, I don't like to do a lot of repetitive stuff, maybe some, and yes, I used to be repetitive, but I quit.
He calls someone out for being racist to black people when he says the N-word, and his response to that is that he adds the N-word pass. I don't think you understand that people will still get offended by that. It really doesn't matter if you don't do it or you still do it. Why are you gonna call out people for things that you also did? That's like saying I become an alcoholic just because I drank before. That doesn't mean I'm not an alcoholic anymore. That isn't how it works. Of course they're not equal, but it was just an example. TheTurnz is just plain out ignorant for this. On his video on Mian, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he criticizes him for making a video on the Pokemon Go kid, since a lot of people already made a video on him. And well, he made a video on him too. And I don't even know if TheTurnz even looks at the things he's done before criticizing people on what they've done. He also decided to show Blue's face on his video, which is illegal. I don't like Blue, but even if Blue posted the picture, TheTurnz used it without permission. But again, the genius himself says it was justified since Blue posted the picture. This isn't a major point, but he kinda has basic editing, even sometimes no editing at all. Most of his videos are just gameplay with him talking. Sometimes he'll pop up a picture, but that's pretty rare. Not to mention it's like the same gameplay every video, but I've seen him improving, so that's pretty good, and I do recommend that he gets more stills instead of the same one every video. However, one of his counter arguments for Tidy Matty was that he got rid of the Kindmaster watermark, but he didn't. I'm assuming he got insecure about the watermark after Tidy Matty's video and used a different software. He also usually never provides any proof to his points. Like for the whole Blue video, he stated that Strozen used polar play, but he provided no proof whatsoever to back up that claim. I rarely see him provide any proof for his points. I also suggest that you try criticizing people for different things instead of the same things every video, because in all of your videos it seems as if you're calling out someone for being hypocritical, repetitive, using vaporwave, and sometimes reaction commentary. It also seems as if TheTurnz does YouTube just to blow up and not for enjoyment, because on his rant in the commentary community, he says that he doesn't like doing gameplay videos, but he's gonna have to start doing them just to get famous.
And yes, I know that I said that I hated gameplay commentary in some comment sections, but this is the kind of content that I have to go with if I ever want to get famous.
I get people do things for different reasons, but I feel like you should do something because you enjoy it. Also doubt he knows what the word subjective means or what things are subjective, because by his knowledge he doesn't find some commentators' jokes funny, so that means everyone else won't find the jokes funny. Humor is subjective and content is subjective, yet those are the things he tries to expose people for. Anyways, if TheTurnz responds and it's a good response, then I'll respond back. Again, I have no problem with him, and don't send any hate to him. I just hope he takes my advice and improves, but see you guys in the next video.
Passion, I bet you regret ever leaving me for that kid. Now I'm about to blow like a chemical reaction. Tripping up the gas and I've been vibing. Pulling up the loud while I'm sitting here in silence. Yeah, they love to hate, ran my way like Poseidon. Blinded love, but now my senses hiding. Heard I'm about to blow, now you're in my phone. When you in my line, get a dial tone. Only angle real, I'm a dial.